welcome to Restored by Pahlish. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
We're doing one more video together today. So this one is going to be, and maybe I'm finally going to get this one up before I've been so far behind on our alternative birthstones. Yeah, I did May and June and July.
Really?
So maybe I'll get this one up before the end of July. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So, and I kind of teased about it in one of my earlier videos that I thought it was going to be a strange color. So there's two different possibilities for alternative birthstones for July. And I originally was thinking I was going to do onyx, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. It's July.
Incorrect.
Yeah. And then I started seeing turquoise come up. Turquoise started coming up, and I'm like, oh, we're going to do turquoise. It's July. Yeah, I couldn't do the onyx. So, I mean, we will eventually do onyx, but it might be down the road a little bit. So,
are there more alternative? Or you're just saying
they just said no. Well, I mean, we'll do it for something else.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay. I just know that what I read was that July has 3 birthstones: ruby.
Really?
Yeah, it's ruby, onyx, and turquoise were the 3. So so I decided that we would do turquoise. Sure. It's a fun color for summer, and I think it has an interesting backstory. We're gonna talk about that. This one's gonna be kind of a short one. We're only gonna be doing 5 polishes, so we're just gonna pick out the highlights. It'll be a little bit quicker video for this series, but hopefully it'll do it justice, even though we're shortening it.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get the camera turned on. We'll take a look at these. All right, we're gonna start off just showing off my pretty little turquoise necklace here that was my grandmother's. And so the thing about turquoise, this is one example, but just like most gemstones or semi-precious stones, they come in lots of different colors. So they can be more green, they can be more blue. A lot of them have that kind of marbled effect in there, which is, we're going to talk about that, why it means something about that, because it's got the blue and then the kind of earthy tone, black. Yeah, so black. Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit too. So,
and fun fact, that is actually my favorite stone. Is
it really?
Yeah.
Probably the more blue or the more green? Probably more green.
No, I just like it. I think I've always loved turquoise since I was a child.
It's very, very pretty. So, all right. So let's talk about the first one. So the first one that we picked out, and I let Jacqueline pick these. I brought a whole bunch over, so she's the one that picked these out.
Cut them.
Cut
all the extra.
This one has a little bit of sparkle in it, which I don't really think turquoise has, but it's still pretty. This was Chill Pill from Orly, and I think we only did 2 coats on it over here, but it's and these are not top coated. We probably should have top coated them, huh? We didn't top them. That's fine.
Right. You asked me for top coat.
I know we did, but that's all right. You get the idea. So tell us a little bit about turquoise. What do we know?
It's a very efficient healer stone, it says. It provides comfort and solace for the spirit.
Nice.
And support for the physical body.
Interesting.
So we found some other really interesting things.
Oh, yeah, what else?
It's phosphate, which for all you sciencey people.
Hey, that's where it gets its kind of bluish green colors from the phosphate. Yeah.
It says its luster is waxy to subvitreous, and it becomes dull or chalky when weathered.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
And it's a 5 or 6 on the Mohs scale of hardness.
Which means it's not very hard.
No.
So you got to be careful with it. Yeah, it's not. I just got done doing Alexandrite, which you missed because I knew you wanted to do that one.
I did want to do that
one.
And
Alexandrite is actually really hard.
That's why it's in my class ring instead of my birthstone.
Yeah, pearl, which is, exactly.
No, my amethyst, which is very delicate.
Oh, that's right. Oh, so that's why you put...
I break my amethyst.
Yeah, that's right. So amethyst,
this one is, I can't remember what they told me this one is.
Okay.
But this is not an amethyst, the one in my ring. But anyways, I digress because I can break all my amethysts. So
they are.
I have to go a different direction.
Interesting. Okay, so that's why they use that. All right, well, let's do another polish then. The second one that's on here is this one from Pahlish. It's just, I've had this one for quite a while. It's called Catbird. I think it was the gift with purchase on Black Friday a few years ago. And it does have a little bit, I picked this one because it does have kind of that earthy, it has a kind of gold flecks in it, which kind of reminds me of turquoise having the earth streaks in there. So, and looking at it on the nail wheel, it's what it looks like.
Yeah, so I like that one.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's more green. It's definitely more green leaning. So, but yeah, it's pretty.
We have a good variety there.
Yeah, we do. All right, what else do we know about it?
This is interesting because it says it will mitigate the ill effects of exposure to electromagnetic smog, radio waves, and atmospheric pollutants.
So it's a purifier.
Yeah, it's a purification stone.
But it's a purifier for very specific things. Radio waves, electromagnetic.
Isn't that weird?
It's kind of, it's like, I wonder if it'll keep you from all, like you said, the
5G.
5G, the
Does it protect
5G
from
issues.
5G?
Will it protect you if you stand in front of the microwave while you're cooking?
Yeah, no, who knows? Maybe we should all be wearing turquoise while
Yeah,
we're...
exactly. While we're using the microwave.
And what about our cell phones, protecting us from
Oh
our cell
yeah,
phones?
our cell phones too. That's right.
We should we should just wear turquoise. Like,
There you
just put an armor on of turquoise.
I feel
to
like
protect
that's we
ourselves.
said that about all the birthstones. So like I feel like I need to wear all of them for different things.
I know, right? We'll just maybe that's why kings had all the
Exactly.
jewels,
Yeah, 'cause
because they
believed in all
were
that. Yeah.
protecting themselves from everything.
All right, we also picked out this one from Pure Ice, which is the greenest one. That's what that middle swatch there is. And this one is called Scream. It's just a really pretty cream color, a little bit darker in tone. Beautiful formula though on it. I only did 2 coats on that. It's super pretty. Yeah.
I've seen turquoise that color.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna I will be flashing pictures up.
I have
Obviously, I
some
do that all the
turquoise
time.
jewelry
So it does.
somewhere in my move. I have it.
Somewhere there. Yeah. Yeah, they come in a lot of different colors for sure. So, but we're also gonna look at a little topper over here too that might give us a little bit of that black that we like to throw in there. So, all right, what else do we know?
Turquoise was seen as combining and bringing together the earth and the sky.
I love that, and you can see that definitely with the necklace that we had out. That it's the earth and the sky, and there's actually a really good example of it in its raw form. I guess say it's always raw, but before they like polish it, but you can see where that makes sense. It looks like the earth and the sky. Sometimes those veins aren't black. Sometimes those veins are more of like a browny, earthy tone color too. So
yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, we need this. It will ensure that you have stress-free days.
I love that. Yep, we need to have stress-free days.
Need to have some stress-free days.
Yes.
Yep.
So it definitely purifies not just the air pollutants, but it also purifies your mental clarity.
Yeah, it says it can help you with physical and emotional exhaustion. So that's interesting.
Well, you need that after all your moving and stuff,
Exactly.
right?
I'm like honing in on.
Maybe I need to leave my necklace with you.
Just wear your necklace and
Yes,
sleep in it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, sleep in it. Exactly.
I thought that was interesting.
All right, the fourth one that we picked out was this one from Lechat Dare to Wear, and it's actually a thermal, and it's called Angel Dreams. It goes to clear, so I guess we don't really need to actually heat it up or anything because it's just a clear thermal. But I did think it would be really cool for that one to put on. I pulled out this Rogue Lacquer, the Batsy, the flaky topper. I just thought it would be fun.
So you're gonna put it on?
Yeah,
there?
I'm just gonna throw it on there now before you do your next little. And you know, this one is so dense, so I don't want to do a ton of it. I just wanted to spread out just a little bit. And that will kind of give us our turquoisey.
Oh yeah, look
veins,
at that.
right?
That's
Yeah?
really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that gives us kind of like the look of the necklace on there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
kinda
really
fun.
cool.
Yeah. So.
I like that.
Yeah, very cool.
I would wear that.
All right, what else?
Okay. Turquoise has been found in archaeological sites in Iraq dating back to 5000 BC and in Egypt in the tombs of the pharaohs from 3000 BC, and it was used in the burial mask of King Tut.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah,
That's
so it's an old.
really
I remember
cool.
reading that. So it's a very ancient stone, like ancient. So it's been around for a long time. Interesting. All right, should we do the last one? And then
Yeah.
we can fill us in with our last little things. This one from OPI, which is relatively new. I think it was a couple summers ago. This one is called Sky True to Yourself. And I do remember wearing this. If I have swatch pics, I'll throw them up. So this one, I remember wearing this with my friend Barb. We wore it together. And it has kind of a little bit of a sheen in there. It's got like a large particle shimmer, iridescent shimmer in there. And it's super pretty. I really like it.
It's one of the lighter ones, but I actually have seen turquoise that
Oh,
way,
absolutely.
too.
Yeah, it comes off
I've
that
seen all
light,
the different
so-
tones here.
Yeah. What else do we know? Anything else?
We do. We found out where it came from.
That's right. Well, we already talked about, we know Iran and Iraq and Egypt. So Middle East area, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've lost my spot. Hang on. Here we go.
We all know the other place because we live near it.
Well, the one that I thought was interesting is the Southeast United States.
Not Southeast, Southwest.
Southeast.
Oh, Southeast
Yeah,
too?
Southeastern
Really?
United States.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know
right
that.
here. And the Southwest. Oh, sorry. And the Southwest. Maybe you're right.
I was going to say, I know it for being in Southwest. I mean, you think
Yeah,
about
it's in
Native
Southwest
American,
jewelry.
Mexico.
No, it's seen. Yeah, it says it's from China, Afghanistan, Australia, Chile, India, Turkestan, and the American Southwest. So
Oh, okay,
you're right.
so
Not the
Southwest. I was gonna
Southeast.
say I didn't think it was in the Southeast. It's the Southwest.
But
That's
it
what I
was
thought.
very prevalent in the South and the Southeast as well, because there were many Native American
They probably
tribes
brought
that,
it. Yeah, probably
that sold their jewelry.
Absolutely.
So I
yeah,
think that it's just
that makes sense.
and
Yeah.
it's very. I mean, to me, I think of Native American jewelry with turquoise because that's what I wanted to buy all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because it was so beautiful.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
such a
was
beautiful
so
stone, yeah.
appreciative of the art.
Right.
And everything.
Oh yeah, turquoise, Native American turquoise jewelry is gorgeous.
It's
Just
like my
absolutely
favorite
gorgeous.
thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, it's
if I was
beautiful.
going to have a lot of jewelry, that's what I would have.
That's what you would get?
Because I don't really like jewelry.
I only have one piece of jewelry that I got from my mother-in-law that after she passed away, and my sister-in-law had had sent pictures, do you want this, do you want that? And the one thing I picked out was a really pretty, I should have brought that, is a pretty cross that has turquoise in
really?
it. That's
Cool.
kind of, yeah, it has that kind of Native American look to it. It's really pretty. So, yeah. All right. Well, anything else interesting, or does that kind of wrap up our thoughts on turquoise? Purification, clarity. Seems like a lot of them do clarity.
It was many different places used turquoise for jewelry. Ancient Egyptians, Aztecs, and Native American tribes.
Yeah.
So that's not surprising to me.
No, I mean, it definitely was popular in jewelry, it sounds like.
Yeah, in jewelry and art, it says.
Okay.
Decorate the masks and clothing of important leaders like kings and priests. And
I wonder how rare it is. That's not one thing I didn't read about when I was looking it up.
I don't think it's very rare.
Okay.
Because it seems that there's so much of it, and it's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah.
Of all the
I did
other
read somewhere that
stones.
it's definitely in dry areas, so more deserty areas.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that it mixes when it mixes with some kind of acidic water, then that's what causes the phosphate to make it blue. That's the sciencey side of it. I remember reading about. So
I'm going to ask right now, how rare is turquoise? We'll see what the answer is.
all right, let's see. Drum roll, please.
It says, how rare is turquoise? It's exceedingly rare.
Oh, really?
Because it's only found in a few places in the world.
Well, in the Middle East, in the Southwest, in the United States.
Primarily
China.
American Southwest, Iran, and China. That's it. Less than 5% of the turquoise mined worldwide has the characteristics to be cut and set in jewelry.
Wow.
So it's pretty rare. But why is it so
Okay.
inexpensive, I wonder?
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, it says high quality turquoise can be relatively rare and valuable.
Okay, I was gonna say I know if it's high quality, yeah, there's some
It would be more
turquoise jewelry that's
expensive.
very more
That's
expensive,
true.
more
I'm just
expensive.
thinking of,
Like the stuff you see like in all the little gift shops everywhere.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
There's one here that's very green. You should put this on.
Yeah,
there.
and I'm gonna do that. I will be flashing up pictures of all the different colors. I mean, it definitely comes in a wide variety.
Yeah, you should do that for sure.
From blue to green for sure.
All right.
Okay,
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was really cool. It was a really fun one. Yeah, that definitely looks almost like jadey.
So
green.
pretty. Yeah.
So let us know what you know about turquoise. Do you have any turquoise polishes? Do you like turquoise jewelry? I'd love to know. Leave us a comment below. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.